Hello and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast. I'm your host today, Colby Chapman, and today I'm joined by...
My name is Mick.
Wil Dobratz.
Landon Browning.
And David Parker.
Today is June 28th, 2023. It's a Wednesday. It's a beautiful Wednesday, actually.
Yeah, great weather. Very warm.
It's almost over.
Yeah, the day is almost over. We spent the evening playing pickleball.
Yeah.
Pickleball champ.
Which was mostly fun.
What
Why
happened?
wasn't it
Because I was
mostly
not
fun?
there with you guys, so I don't understand.
Wait, where were you, Dave?
The reference.
You got the invite. You're in the group chat.
I don't know. Pickleball was fun. We played last week. That was my first time playing since like the 7th or 8th grade.
I couldn't tell.
Wait, did you actually play in the 7th or 8th grade?
Yeah, we did it. It was like
Professionally.
It's part of the curriculum, like gym class.
Yep.
Did you
But
get an A?
Huh?
Did you get an A?
Yeah, I failed intro to fitness my freshman year of high school.
Some things never change.
What? How?
I didn't go.
Gotcha.
Actually, I was burned. I was burned by the teacher. Teacher told me that if I showed up, I had a 59%. And he told me if I showed up on the last day of school, which nobody shows up to the last day of school. Okay, that's like the half day classes are like 30 minutes. He's like, if you show up on the last day of school and prove like your attendance, then I'll push you through.
It sounds like he gave you a really easy out.
How do you
didn't
prove
take
your
it.
attendance?
Just like
literally
Just by
show
showing
up.
up on the last day?
No, like there was like a sequence of like I showed up for like the last 3 weeks, really just trying to get it back, really trying not to fail, and
What were you doing?
just hanging around.
Just hanging around?
No, I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't. I just wasn't there.
So you didn't go on the last day?
No, so I show up on the last day, and he wasn't there.
No.
He's like, he left a note. He's like, how do you like it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Get screwed, dude. Like, that's what you get.
That's actually pretty great.
And then I didn't see him for like 3 years, and then I ran into him at a local sushi restaurant. And
Did you talk to him about it?
no, but it was like a bench style seating. I sat right next to him.
You said, I'm here.
I was so.
I've been looking for you, sir.
It actually clear. I mean, I graduated.
You
high
think I'm
school.
fit now?
It's been 5 years since dude, that was freshman year. It's been like 8-9 years, and I'm still mad about it. So
Why don't people show up on the
That's
last
crazy.
day? I feel like I would
there's
have.
just no need. Like summer starts early, basically. What?
I feel like if I'd gone to public school, I think I would have been there.
probably not.
No, I probably would have gone.
Well, probably only because you had to have. Real ones didn't go.
I feel like I would have attended class.
I don't think you would have.
Landon's like,
There
I don't
was no class, like,
understand.
there was
Like,
nothing being
I
taught.
didn't
Grades
get to go to school, and you guys got to go to school, and you just didn't go to school.
Most of the last day of school classes are like,
Watch a movie.
yeah, can you sign my year? I have this movie on
Yeah.
that students probably shouldn't be watching.
Yeah, it's
but,
like Spider-Man 2.
It's the last
Like-
day.
Hey, whoa,
It was
whoa.
always a
People can
Spider-Man.
watch
It's the
Spider-Man 2. It's Spider-Man 3 that's the questionable one.
For me, it was The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, you brought that up recently on a podcast. What was your problem with The Breakfast Club?
I didn't have a problem with it.
I think it's a fine movie.
You made it sound like it was a
rated R,
weird thing that was shown.
No wait.
I'm pretty sure the Breakfast Club is rated R, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's like swearing all over that movie.
Well, you were like 18, right?
In high school? This
Yeah?
was like my sophomore year.
Yeah, you were 18.
Sophomore year? I just turned 18.
I feel like anything going on in the hallways of high school is probably more.
Yeah.
vile than that
16-year-olds
movie,
never
right?
hear swearing in high school.
Always.
It is, but
Always
when
in my high
when a
school.
teacher is like, "Hey, let me show you this," it's a little odd.
Let me show you
It
my
was a
Breakfast
substitute
Club.
teacher though, so they didn't give an absolute frick about anything.
Dude,
So they're like, Breakfast Club.
my high school was vile. It was a fever dream.
I think after that we watched Happy Feet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
One or
ramp
the other.
yourself up to for the Penguins. You can't just
Yeah.
dive right into those.
That was a movie I was not allowed to watch. Happy Feet. Wasn't allowed to watch that when I was a kid.
What movie were you allowed to watch?
Star Wars.
You're what?
Were you not allowed to watch
You were
Happy
allowed
Feet? Were you not allowed to watch
Star
Happy
Wars,
Feet
but not
because
Happy Feet?
because global warming was the good guy?
I wanted to say there was something that people had said there was something sexual in it.
Really?
Like, yeah, that was
Well,
like the big
there was two.
There was a big
love.
in like the little small Christian homeschool community I was in. There was a big upset.
You can
with,
call it a
with
cult.
Happy
It
Feet.
should.
I remember the two movies I remember being people very upset with. Hot topic movies. Happy Feet was one of them. Speed Racer, when that came out, that was a big like people were like, oh, that's a bad movie.
Just
Like,
because it's bad.
Was that the one with like the snail? No, that was Turbo.
Was that the
terrible.
was that the
Terrible is awesome.
Did the Wachowskis do Speed Racer?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah. So that was a big no. I remember The Dark Knight was very controversial when it came out.
Well, that was a
Because the
PG-13
female penguins look like this?
movie,
Yeah.
The female penguins were seductive in Happy Feet. I will say that.
They were.
Did it awaken something in young Colby?
I'm trying to think of the first movie that.
You had a. Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
It could have been Sally from Cars, dude. That poor kid.
Holy Porsche.
I don't know what my first.
What your first cartoon erection was?
I'm trying to think. Probably Mrs. Incredible.
Oh yeah, classic. A timeless classic.
Good Lord.
I don't like how you said that.
Yeah. Your turn, Will.
Well,
Mr. Incredible.
Stop.
Syndrome.
I'm incredible.
Oh gosh.
There's so many horrible jokes just lurking around this topic. We should probably move on.
I agree.
Yeah.
I concur.
I actually don't want to talk about this.
But it's definitely
After Dark
it's
topic. Okay.
definitely Jessica Rabbit.
Not Lola Rabbit or whatever.
She's up there.
Do you mean Lola Bunny?
Lola Bunny. Sorry,
I don't know who Lola Rabbit is. Is that her government name? I don't know.
Yeah, that was her. That's her given name.
Yeah.
Judy
maiden name.
Hopps.
Well, you were kind of old
Yeah,
when that
you know,
movie was out.
it's
So
Dave was right. Let's move on.
So yeah, we played pickleball tonight. We started last week.
I got some new rackets.
We did. I lied. I said that there had rackets at Costco for like
Called
$20.
paddles. They're called paddles.
yeah, they're called
And we
pickle
showed up in the
paddles.
paddles.
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like $90.
Yeah, Colby and I were gonna both buy a set, and we get there. Colby's like, "Yeah, they got a pack of 2 with like balls in a bag for like $20." And I'm like, "Wow, that's a great deal." And I show up,
Seems
and,
like a great deal in my mind.
we show up as like clearly marked like $89.99, and Colby's like, "Oh, I can't buy these." And I'm like, so then I just bought a set, and Colby used mine spare. So,
Well, yeah,
and then
it
immediately
came with 2 paddles.
immediately scuffed it up. Immediately was just dragging.
So
it
he
across
owes
the
you
room.
like $45.
Yeah,
No,
he does.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, before
Put it on the list.
No, but on the list, Landon decided to like try and like say that everybody owed him money.
Everybody did.
Landon's like trying to be like some kind of like tax.
Where's the
collector.
proof?
I don't know. I feel like I don't
me the
come.
receipt.
I believe the word you're looking for is loan shark.
I'm pretty generous most of the time. I just wanted to
That's
collect
not
on a few. Okay. Don't make me. You said you were going to be hostile towards me. You said you were going to be
Okay, I'm
hostile.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
no, we're
right
actually-
before the podcast, Colby says,
Colby
"You
said
know,
he-
I've
that did
been
not
really
last long
hostile
at all."
lately to Landon. That's gonna change. You know,
It's so naturally. He just
like
forgot.
a truce." Yeah, what'd you say
Yeah, I
you were
forgot.
calling a truce? How long did this truce last? 11
It's
minutes and
actually still
8
going.
seconds.
Yeah.
It's still going. Landon and I are on truce.
No, we're not. No.
Yeah.
Colby goes,
No, we're not.
untruce, and he says a bad thing, and he's like, truce.
Yeah.
Choose again. Choose.
Yeah.
Choose.
Yeah.
Safe.
It's like taking Christmas off in World War
Base-
One.
Is it just like that?
That's it's what yeah.
Is it just like that?
It's pretty
That's
similar.
pretty insensitive to all the people that died during that war.
It's pretty insensitive to our truce.
Pretty insensitive to Christmas.
I feel like Christmas stands noble.
Stands noble. Christmas stands.
I feel like all of us were better at pickleball this week. Not hard for I'm a natural athlete, so like I was good last week, and then I was just better this week. Landon, you did very well this week, sir.
Dude, is this you trying to be nice? Like, it seems like you're
it's
trying
so
to
much
be
meaner.
nice.
It's so much
It
meaner.
sounds so forced.
Colby's like, I was the best out of all of us. Landon didn't suck as bad as he did last week. Positive.
I feel
Well,
like
it's
I
not
played
true.
better this week.
We
I
all-
don't.
we
Maybe
all-
I did.
I feel like I actually do.
I
feel
don't
like we
know.
all- Like
You
Mick is
Okay.
clearly like the best one.
Mick, very good.
Very very good.
I didn't say it.
Very athletic.
You don't have to. I will.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Like Mick will play nice for a little bit, and then there's like a, if you get a couple points, and Mick like turns the switch and just starts
I gotta,
smoking you.
I gotta spank you when you need it.
Yeah.
And you guys needed some spanking. On the ass.
Cut that. Cut that. Cut it. No swearing on my show.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I said that is because my mom listens to the podcast, and maybe she doesn't want me to say this, but she just finds the word ass like hilarious. And I think it was last week Colby dropped ass. And
That's what it was, Colby.
And my mom said she was listening to it while she was trying to go to sleep, and she just started laughing and was like just shaking, laughing about it. Anyway,
Wait, she was listening to the history episode to fall asleep? Wait a minute.
That felt really hard.
didn't we all? I fell asleep when we were recording the podcast. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I made the mistake of playing that one while I was driving.
Talk about anyway, shout out to Mom.
Shout out to Mama Parker. I've never called her that before. That felt weird. Shout out to Chris. Her government name. What else have you guys been up to? Pickleball, movies, young erections.
Wow. I'm like, wow.
You're done, dude.
You're the last time you're hosting.
Yeah, you're so like, dude.
Leave that in.
Why did you want to host in the first place? Like,
Dave just said Colby host.
I thought you said in the group chat like a few days ago, you're like,
No,
I have something I want to talk about and bring back up. I'm hosting.
Speaking of bringing back up,
Next week we're like, Colby's not here. He's in jail. He's in federal prison.
you did say though you
Wow.
had a very specific topic that you wanted to bring to the table this week.
That is true. I've actually decided to go rogue off of that topic. And I'm going to bring it back to a different one.
Colby is
This is the
Colbying
most
it.
Colby thing ever. To say, oh yeah, I'm going to do something and then not do it and then change what they're going to do.
You also could have just said
One
whatever because
step
you
ahead.
never told us what the
Yeah, you
topic
didn't tell
was.
us what- yeah.
So you could have just said what you wanted to. Like we didn't know what it is.
Now you just sound like a deranged lunatic.
Colby doesn't lie though.
That's one.
honest.
That is one thing that I've never told a lie,
Okay.
and that was not a lie.
That's two in a row.
I've been having.
You now owe Landon $100.
I'm not paying.
yeah.
I'm not giving Landon any money.
Okay.
No, I have. We've talked about this on the show before. I have been having some reverse deja vu.
I had
my
one
goodness,
a
wait,
week
all right.
ago.
I'm gonna leave this. I'm out.
I had one a week ago, Colby.
It's not pretentious as
That is so bad. It's so dumb. I'm not talking about
I
this.
think I missed recording this episode. I haven't listened
You
to
were
it.
not. You were not there when we were.
Okay. All right. Enlighten me,
Let's
Colby.
talk about no.
No, you guys are the
Is it
biggest.
like,
like,
when you
haters.
think something is going to happen, you have like a vision of something happening and then it happens?
No matter
Yes.
what you try to say, it's
not
not. It's not it.
Yeah.
It's just not
Well,
it.
you guys haven't experienced.
I know that's let me gatekeep this emotional feeling. This is what Colby brings up when he's like, people aren't thinking I'm special enough. Like, let me bring this up, and people think I'm
Colby
special.
have only had this
I'm super in
experience,
touch with my feelings.
and Dave has had it too.
Yeah, they're
So,
both
so
lying
do
about
we
it.
just
They,
need
like-
one more person to have it, and then it's not special anymore? Like, is that all it takes?
You know what? I bet Will's had this before, and then they are outvoted.
Here we go.
So let's
Yeah,
bring it
I
up.
actually bet
All
Will
right,
has
explain
had
it
this,
again.
but he's not good at explaining it, and so he doesn't know that he's experienced it. That's
What the hell, David?
Let's talk about.
Dave's being a jackass.
Yeah, let's talk about this dumbass subject.
I'm like offended.
All right, well, explain.
But
it
are
again,
you
Colby.
like?
What-
You
even if
understand
I
what I
had to,
mean,
like-
right? Like
He called you dumb.
no,
you literally
no,
just said I'm
no.
not good at explaining things. That's what you said.
Sometimes,
Will's a writer.
sometimes
tell me
you have a
wrong,
hard
jackass.
time explaining things.
What do you mean?
Well, to be fair, this is a very
What's
hard.
that supposed to mean? Not,
This is a very hard thing to put into words.
no,
we tried
no,
for like 20
no.
No. We tried for like 20 minutes, and then Landon actually,
Okay.
he did a good job. He refrained from calling me a slur.
So,
But
so,
like he was mean to me. He was,
so,
I feel like
so am
you've
I
only been
accurate?
mean to me.
Okay.
Like, all this whole time.
Is it accurate to say that it's daydreaming of something that's going to happen and then it happens, and you kind of know when you daydream it's going to happen and then it happens?
So much.
I would say, yeah, I'd say that's
What-
a pretty, I'd say that's a pretty like good way to
surface
explain
level
it.
way of.
I'm done. I'm done.
Can you explain then, Colby, again for everybody that hasn't listened to the previous episode where you rambled about it for like 30 minutes? Can you say it again from the start? Like,
Are you gonna be mean to me?
I haven't been mean to you at all. Like, I feel like it's been you constantly bullying me this entire episode.
If you promise to not.
After you, I feel like I'm, yeah. I can't.
Hey, I can tell you're gonna be mean. I can
just explain
I can hear
it,
in
and then
your
explain the situation that actually happened today or whatever the other day that like you had made you feel this way again.
So, dude, I don't even like you guys are being mean.
Oh, so now you're not even gonna tell us it. You made me mad, and you're not even.
I can dish it out, but I can't take it, so I'm not going to say anything.
Now Will's being mean.
Did a very good job of explaining that.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, Michael. At
no
least
problem.
somebody appreciates my explanatory abilities.
Wow. Colby, come on, man.
Okay, so reverse deja vu is when you. So you're obviously familiar with deja vu, right? So you experience something that you think has happened before, and you're like you can't figure it out. You can't place it. You don't know where you felt that before or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So
It's a glitch in the matrix.
yes. So similar to one of Dave's previous encounters, which if you've listened to that reverse deja vu episode, you would have known.
For reference, that's episode 138.
Yes. Okay.
There's no way.
So
Will's looking it up.
yeah, I was gonna get a fact check. So I was reading these, like, I think it was 2 sentences, okay, and it was just in this article that I had never read before. And then as I'm reading these, I just like stopped everything I was doing. It just stopped. The thought process of like understanding and processing those words together in a sentence, it just stopped because I knew I've read these words in the same exact order before. And I knew, like, I don't even know. Dude, come on, man. Like, Dave, back me up.
No, it's not what you said. I locked eyes with Mick and I like couldn't like.
So just a quick note. It is 138, and I'm very impressed, David, that you know that.
He clearly looked it up.
I looked it up, Will.
What? Are you kidding me? I thought you knew enough.
Yeah, it's a fake.
Because he's Dave. He probably has every single episode name memorized.
No, I have
Every single episode
zero.
memorized.
I have
way too
zero
much fear of
episode
Dave.
names memorized. That's Colby. Colby has that skill. I do not have that skill, but I know how to search on our website.
Thank you, Dave.
Dave, do you know what you're saying? Like, are you able to put this into words better? Like, at least in a way where Mick and Landon won't taunt me.
No, so
Dude,
you read.
Colby's sending out an SOS, bro.
So you were reading.
Desperate.
What were you reading? It was an article,
Yeah, it was just an article.
and you stopped because you're like, I've read this article before. Or
No. The article was new. There's no way I could have read this article before. It was just in a string, like these, like, I don't know. I had just been reading these sentences before. I don't know.
What was the sentence?
I don't remember. This was 2 weeks ago. So I don't remember the sentences like verbatim.
So it's like a sensation. Like, do you have another example of it? Like where you're like you'll be doing something, you swear you've done it before. Like
Or sometimes it's not even the action of doing something. Sometimes you just like something just like clicks. And I think the example I used last time was I'm just sitting in the drive-thru at Starbucks, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it was a smell, I don't know if it was just like this. I don't know what triggered it, but immediately I like had a flashback to like when I was like 7 years old in my elementary school library, and I remember feeling the exact same way. I remember my thoughts that day. I remember the weather, like everything. It was like I was like, it sounds
Like going back in time.
it's almost
yes.
like, so you have like some like little factor like links these two memories together, even though one's just being created, like it's some
yes, even though one is the present and the other one is like it could just be super insignificant.
So is this supernatural?
I
Colby?
don't think so.
I think it's some weird thing in
I'm
the
not
brain.
claiming.
I
Isn't
think
it a
it's
sign of God?
God's trying to send you back.
Back to the future.
So it's basically just, I want to call it like linked memories. That's what it seems like.
It sounds like you're applying future experience to your like present self,
Past experience.
or past experience to your present self, or is it the reverse? You're applying future experience to your present self.
Well, what he said, his reading story sounds like the weird thing I talked about in the episode.
So
Yes.
it's reading something new, doing something new for the very first time, and feeling like you've already done it,
No, you know you've done it.
but you feel like you know.
No,
Yes, I guess yes. Like, because I'm not sure. That's the thing that I don't know. Like, because the other thing doesn't make sense. If I know that I was going to do this now, then that's too weird, and I don't like that explanation. So for me, the best thing is that my brain thinks that it was something I knew was going to happen. So which either way, it's like there's something weird going on in the head. Like some synapse is broken or is extra fired up or something. Is my guess.
Maybe I've had that happen. I don't really know.
I'm neurolinked with all versions of myself.
I feel like that's like when they're like have Colby in the chair and they're like, any last words? That's what he says.
And it takes him back to like the Dutch Bros drive-through. He's like, oh man, like I couldn't go back to like a happier moment in time.
yeah.
So are we done?
Do you want to be done, Mick?
As opposed in deja vu is just when you're like, I swear I've done this before, right? Or like if this has happened before. Is that what deja vu is?
Yeah.
Like you just okay.
Where you like experience something that's feels almost exactly the same as something that you know you've experienced before.
Yeah.
It's also a good Denzel Washington movie.
What?
Deja Vu.
Yeah, it's like a time travel kind of movie, right?
No.
Oh,
It's a Deja
okay.
Vu movie.
Okay.
The mind is weird. It does weird things. Like
I'm not a fan of it.
you're
You're not a fan
I
of
don't
the
like
mind?
the brain. No.
I have
love the
weird
brain.
things.
It tricks me.
I have like weird things sometimes. I don't know.
Brain's scary.
Like
Your
I-
brain or other
like-
people's brains are tricking you, Will?
My
Exactly.
own brain. Sometimes I'll feel like confident in something, like confident in a decision I've made, and then the next day I'll like completely lack confidence in it. And it's like,
it's being human.
I know, but it's frustrating. It's like, why can't I just feel confident in a decision all the time?
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it?
I guess so.
That's the main thing. You just can't let other people know that you're like not having confidence in certain things. That's the key. Like you just keep that stuff bottled up.
And then it'll explode. Got it.
No, you let off a little pressure here and there. Like you gotta like keep it
Blowouts.
metered. You gotta keep it metered right around like the pop off point.
What are we talking about?
What is it? Zootopia, I think?
Jessica Rabbit.
I'll definitely have like weird things like where I'll be like driving, or it's like sometimes when I sleep and have a dream, but sometimes it'll just be during the day, and I'll kind of fade out. Like I'll just like start daydreaming.
While you're driving?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are going to
I-
die in a car crash.
I'll often be driving and then I would just like wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm driving. Or I'll be like, how did I get here? And I'm like at the place I'm supposed to be. And sometimes
I don't
it's
quite
like,
have that.
Sometimes
but-
it's like 3 hours. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But like, and I'll swear, like I'll zone out for just a minute, and then I swear, and I never can remember, but like in the back of my memory, like I feel like I had like a bunch of really important things happen. Like it's almost like another life type. I don't know if this makes any sense. It's almost like a whole
Sounds
nother-
horrifying.
You went,
Yeah.
you went to another dimension real
Yeah,
quick.
like it kind of feels like sometimes where I'm like, I feel like I just forgot something really, really important.
We should all.
I
we
hate
should
when
all-
that happens.
We should all
Yeah.
do drugs. We should do. It's kind of like DMT. It's like salvia. Fact check that, Dave. Dave, can you bring that up?
One of my
That's
one of my
episode
least
one.
favorite feelings.
It's just episode 1.
Episode 1.
Our
Just
very
episode
first
1. Okay. One of my least favorite feelings is waking up after a dream and desperately trying to remember, like waking up with a dream with an emotion, like of fear, or and then desperately trying to remember why you were scared.
And all you know is like it's like somehow linked with one person.
Yes, and that person is real.
Yes.
It's not like a fake
Yeah,
person;
yeah, no,
it's
no,
a
no.
real person.
I had that. I had that one time. I had like a
Yeah.
really scary dream.
Yeah,
And Landon actually like I was being hunted by the cops.
yeah.
And I had like
This dream's so messed up.
and
Ew.
okay, so you want me to share the dream?
This dream is
You may have shared this
up.
on the podcast before, but it is a very funny / not funny dream.
I don't know if there's anything funny about this dream.
My therapist
From the
knows about this
outside
dream.
looking in, it is funny, Landon.
Hey, Dave, it's not funny when you're on the inside looking out. I'm just saying.
Oh, did the victims think the same thing?
Hey, victim. There was one. So I don't know what happened. But the dream starts with me like waking up, like not waking up, but like just like snapping back out of a blind rage. And I don't ever see a body, but I know I killed a girl. Okay. And now I will like, let's keep in mind, this is all a dream.
Yo,
okay?
you sure,
Always like, this is just a dream, guys.
sure you want to air this, bro? Like,
Yeah, Dave's gonna cut all the dream parts out. Dave's like, he's confessing.
This was a real thing that happened. I promise.
Yeah, Dave's like, we're gonna make it big.
Colby confessions.
The confession tapes. So I snap into reality in this dream, and I just killed this girl. And I don't know why. I don't know who she is. All I know is that I'm now a murderer. So I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I temporarily hide her body in the woods. Okay. And immediately I just get back home. I'm like pacing. And I was when this dream took place, I was in my first apartment over here. And I went back to that apartment and I'm just pacing back and forth. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And I was like, I can't tell my girlfriend. You know what I mean? She'll never think me the same. Like that relationship's done. Can't do that.
I mean, you were probably cheating on her with this girl that you killed.
No, this is all, these are fan theories. We don't know what happened. And I was like, I can't.
Colby has one fan. It's himself.
Dude, because if not me, I'd have 0. So I was like, I can't tell my immediate family. They'll reject me. They will, you know what I mean? Like, I can't disappoint them. I can't let these people down. These people mean too much to me. I can't tell anybody. And I'm pacing back and forth, but I can't deal with this alone. What do I do? What do I do? So I call Landon and I'm like, hey bro, what are you doing? And I'm like panicking. Like, even though there's no signs to point me as a suspect yet, I'm like, hey, like, I'm just trying to keep the phone call light. I'm like, hey man, like, we should, like, let's go get drinks or something, right? So Landon and I meet up in person, and I'm like, hey dude, this is what happened. I killed this girl. I really need help. I need, like, something. And Landon's like, dude, don't sweat it. We can take care of this. I got you. Let's go back. Like, you go home, dude, get a good night's rest. We'll take care of this. Everything's going to be okay. And I get home. I walk in the apartment with like a little bit of relief, turn on the TV, and it's just my picture, helicopter point of view, like circling my apartment complex. And in my little like pictures in the bottom right, it's like suspect wanted for murder. And it's just a helicopter like circling my house, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Like, you know, he ratted me out. Like
we don't know that.
We do.
We don't actually know that though.
That's a really safe assumption.
What does the one fan say?
Rat. And so I'm just pacing back and forth. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I can't go to jail. I can't. I'm not built for this. They know it's me. It's over, basically.
What do you mean you're not built for jail?
Look at me.
I thought you were fit.
I am fit. I'm not fit for jail. I'm jail bait. Look at me.
I'm not gonna.
I don't think you know what that means.
I do know what it means.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No, I don't think you're talking about it in the right context, though.
Just move on.
We'll move on, though.
It's like Oscar bait.
We're gonna move on. And I'm pacing back and forth in my apartment, and so I come to the very rational decision that I will kill myself. So in the dream, I kill myself, and as soon as the gun goes off, I wake up just like drenched in sweat, just sobbing. Like
you're sobbing.
Yeah, dude. Why are you laughing, dude?
That might be the funniest part.
No, it's terrifying.
5 seconds ago, my brain just killed itself. And you think it's funny, dude? Of course I was.
Hey, Landon, didn't I say it was funny?
Yeah,
and you're laughing.
The more I think about it, yeah.
It's, dude.
I love that you called me and I ratted you out.
The fact that that's your favorite part.
Funny.
Yeah. So anyway, kind of related to what Will was saying. That was just like the dream tied to one person. Like it took a while to like think of Landon the same.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You thought I was a rat?
I still think you're a rat.
Whoa.
Unrelated, but I like, you know what I mean? Or sometimes
you were mad at me, even though you murdered a girl in the dream. You're mad at me for calling the police to get justice for this young woman that was slaughtered by you.
We don't know how she died.
I don't know. I feel like you waking up drenched in sweat. I don't know if you've shared the full dream.
That's all I know.
I think Colby started this dream retelling probably midway through.
No.
Yeah, wait a minute. What happened to Act 1?
No, dude,
hold on. There's like, just because Colby can only remember, Colby's probably not lying, but there is probably more to the dream. He just doesn't remember it. Guarantee you.
Probably.
Yeah,
There's
because
probably
Colby
a
has a
reason why he
bad
killed
memory.
this girl. There is a reason why he killed this girl, and I want to know why.
And we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
It might have been your ex.
I don't think so.
Your ex.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Thanks, Michael, for.
We don't know that, but I don't think so.
So, what happens when you're having reverse deja vu about this dream?
I've never had about this dream.
But what happens if like this comes true? Is what I'm trying to say.
He's murdering a person.
Yeah,
who's
like what if your
I had a
dream
dream
told the
once.
future?
Like a premonition.
He
I don't know-
knows
I
he's
don't
not
know
going
what
to
I
call
would do.
Landon.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So
Yeah.
here's the mistake, though. Is,
It really depends. Like, you'd have to sell it to me. Like,
What if we were still in a truce?
I could be mean to Colby for the last time.
I don't think I really have bad dreams.
what?
Like
Really?
ever. Yeah.
Nightmares. I have very vivid
There was
dreams.
once where I had sleep paralysis. It was not fun.
Oh.
That was
I'm
awful. That was
I'm
awful.
deathly afraid of that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't think
it
it'll
too well
happen to
'cause
me,
it was
though.
a while ago, but like it was awful.
I think you have to sleep on your back.
I always sleep on my side or my stomach, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
I'm a stomach sleeper.
Like
A stummy
I was able to feel when I was falling asleep. Like my entire body was going numb, and I was like conscious, and my entire body was numb. It was awful. It was the craziest
Did you get
thing
any
I've
of
ever
the other weird
experienced.
things that happened with it, or was
Get
it
the
just
demon in the corner or the demon on
Yeah.
your chest?
No, I didn't.
Oh, thank God, man.
But like I could tell, like my body was like not awake. Like I think I don't know.
Your
it was
body went
weird.
to sleep before your mind. went
Yes,
to sleep.
that was it.
Yeah.
It was not
No,
fun.
thank you.
It was
Not
not
for me.
fun. I didn't hallucinate or anything.
I turn my brain
But-
off when it's bedtime.
Yeah, but what if you can't?
I'm pretty good at turning it off.
It was like a period of time where like if I think about if I like focus on things sometimes like I'll try to explain it this way. It was in a period of time where I couldn't sleep because I was so worried about not sleeping that I couldn't sleep. Does that make sense?
I've never had that.
So I'll like worry about something and it comes true only because I'm worrying about
Oh,
something.
you're what do they call that?
Like
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Kind of
Manifest?
So like this was a couple months ago. I was super worried about not falling asleep, and I couldn't sleep for like almost 3 days.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
why were
didn't-
you worried
didn't get
about
an
being able
ounce
to
of
fall asleep though? Like
because I was like, okay, I didn't really sleep well the night before. I really got to sleep well this time, and I couldn't sleep well. And I was like, okay, it's been 2 nights. I really need to sleep well this night, and I didn't.
And when you
I
say
got,
you
like,
don't sleep well,
max 30 minutes,
Each night.
max. Yeah,
Ow.
I don't know. It's just a weird thing my brain does where
That's
it's like
crazy.
it's like setting off alarms.
I'm at a
like
point
gotta
in my
fall asleep,
life-
gotta fall asleep, gotta fall asleep, and I can't
I'm at a point in my life where I can come home and I can fall asleep on my hardwood floors.
really.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm jealous.
I feel like I'm
was that like
always,
was that like a just a
That's a
way for
flex.
Colby to say he has hardwood floors?
Yeah.
They're actually laminate. I just
Okay.
want to throw. They're actually laminate floors.
I feel like
They're
I'm
not real.
I feel like
real
I'm
hardwood.
always like 30 seconds away from passing out.
Really? I mean, usually I am too. Like usually I can fall asleep just fine.
Like I like it's always there, and I feel like I can just
I've been
reach it,
struggling
and
to
then
stay
just-
awake these days.
lose consciousness.
I almost fell asleep in the MRI machine.
Dude, it's so comfortable in there.
it is.
It's cozy. Until you forgot you're wearing a chain necklace and it like rips your head off. But
What?
no way.
I wasn't wearing a chain necklace in the MRI.
That happened.
you
That's
weren't?
happened before, though, right?
it probably has.
I wasn't wearing a chain necklace in the MRI machine.
Yeah, clearly you still have your head.
No, I'm saying he's saying a hypothetical, right?
Oh,
No, this happened to you. You got decapitated. You don't remember that?
Wake up, Landon. Landon, wake up.
wake up! Wake
This
up!
is a bad dream.
I'm typically asleep. I would imagine within 5 to 10 minutes of my head hitting the pillow, maybe less.
Usually, yeah, I'm the same way.
But every once in a while,
Yeah, so randomly once a month I won't be able to
haunted
sleep.
by consciousness.
Basically, randomly once a month I won't be able to sleep. And then if I think about sleeping too much, I won't be able to do it.
Weird.
It's
It's
really
like when
weird.
you're like trying not to think of something and then you think about it.
Exactly. I've had a problem with that with multiple things in my life. It's pretty terrible.
Can
had
you
that when I
use
was
it like
younger.
for your
I
benefit?
have a pretty self-disciplined mind.
Shut up.
What do you mean?
Like I want to think about not staying up and then you go to sleep.
I meant
Well,
more
the
like
problem
like
is that I don't-
making
I don't-
millions of dollars. Like, oh, I'm worried about.
No, let's keep it
Well,
simple.
no. It's more of like
small.
I don't care. Like it's like it has to be something I really care about.
Me.
Like I care about sleeping, so I'll focus. Like I don't know if that
Maybe
makes
you need to
sense.
care less about
it's weird.
sleeping and realize that it's just like a biological
It's gonna
function.
happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Like,
I wish I could realize that, but it's just I got for the like for those 3 days. Sorry, I'm not really good at explaining things actually.
oh,
For those
who
3
feels
days,
bad
I was
now?
so focused on it, I couldn't do it. But
Maybe you need more sleep.
Nobody tell Will
Shut
he can
up.
think about breathing.
When I was
okay, that's actually one of my worst fears is to start like thinking about
Oh my
Like,
god.
That
No,
Okay,
seriously.
that actually-
I've heard that happen.
That actually happened to me a few days ago when it was like really humid out and I was like having a hard time breathing. And then I just started thinking about my breathing and I was like that's like just constantly
Mick's like
oh my
waterboarding
God.
himself
It happened
as
to
he's
some-
walking down the,
It
the
happens to some
sidewalk.
people.
Okay,
They'll-
I can sit here and make fun of you guys for that, but one time I got like
No, you can't.
out of my mind, and I forgot both how to breathe and swallow my spit. So I was like really focused on, and then I just started like drowning, and I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, but this was your own fault. Like,
Yeah, you took too much. You took too much. weed.
You're a dum-dum. You're a dumbass.
well, so
When
what I'm learning about Will is that like what is it? Basic human needs are something that he focuses too much on. But it's like,
Oh, yeah.
he's at a
Do you
point
have
that
trouble peeing?
Sometimes.
Do you have trouble peeing?
No, usually not.
How about poop?
Usually.
No.
How about wiping?
Dude, can we talk about how unfair it is that we have to wipe and no other animal has to wipe? That makes
Wait,
me so mad.
You guys
Have you seen
other
some,
animals
like,
should wipe. Like,
sometimes?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I agree.
Sometimes have poop hanging out of their butt. And you're like, do you want that happening?
I know that because my cat one time, back when I had a cat, R.I.P. Just kidding, he didn't die. Okay, he's
Dead to you.
but he's not in my custody.
Yeah.
So he jumped up on the couch next to me when I was
You're a
playing
dead
video
cat.
games. When he jumped up on the couch next to me.
And you yelled at him and threw him off.
And he
then
he like
went everywhere.
smelled. he just smelled, and I was like, oh, like he just got out of the litter box. And then I'm like, he's just like trying to like get on my lap, and I'm like, you don't just smell like cat litter. What is wrong with you? So I flip him upside down, and he just like didn't even finish going poop. Like it wasn't like it was like stuck in his fur. Like he just stopped and didn't pinch one off. And
So it was just like,
yes,
Hilarious.
it was.
for those of you who can't see this, I'm basically doing a
Nick's
turtle
doing-
head.
Yeah, he's doing an illustration. It was disgusting. I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, have some self-respect.
Maybe his anus was tired. You don't know.
yeah, maybe the cat was like worried that his anus wasn't working, and because he was worried
Stop.
about it, it stopped working.
I knew you guys wouldn't understand. Nobody understands.
But when I was 13, I was paranoid of getting my eyes crossed, and then I was like freaking
Well,
out
I get
about
scared
it.
about that still.
I just
Yeah,
gave you
but that's-
an example of. I understand.
I know, yeah,
I
everybody
understand.
understands. It's pretty normal, actually.
It happens with the drinking drinking water sometimes.
Yeah.
And I've like just cough up. Well, yeah. Like if I'm drinking out of a glass, I think I swallow too quick or something.
Wait,
And I
why?
get like I don't know.
You're joking.
No.
Dude, this is you guys are all. You guys are
Like if
insane.
it's ice water, it's fine. But if it's just a glass of water,
You'll drink too much.
I think I'm like swallowing like I'm not swallowing in rhythm or something.
What are you talking about?
So Will can't
then it
sleep. Michael can't drink or breathe. Is that what we're getting?
That's what we're getting at. Landon, what's your unique disability?
I actually I've never felt healthier than after talking to you guys tonight.
Except all of Landon's bones, ligaments, and like
Our paper mache.
yes.
You have like the lower body of an 80-year-old.
I don't. It's crazy because like my upper body's totally
And
like
the
intact. Like yeah, my hip's jacked up,
Yeah, Landon, like,
and I might have hurt my left hip the same way my right hip's hurt tonight at pickleball. Like 8 seconds into the night, like I like landed like on a weird.
You need to like stretch or something before you do.
well, no,
anything.
both my hips are not correct. Like the bones are not right. Like they're not rounded like the ball and socket. They're not.
When you were like developing in the womb, were you like trying to think about developing your bones? And it just it just got to you too much.
but Landon, I think maybe only Will get this reference. Mick might, but
I'll understand.
well, you might. It's a SpongeBob reference. Landon reminds me. There's like a fish in SpongeBob, and there's an episode where they're trying to like sell chocolate, and this one guy is like, I'm gonna like get them to buy stuff from me instead. So he like answers the door in like a full suit in like casts and stuff, and he gives the sob story. He's like, every day I break my legs, and every night I break my arms. Like it's just Landon, just some like brittle, like
He's like Mr. Glass.
stupid fish. Yeah.
my superhero.
Mr. Glass.
No, I did have the MRI, which was fun. I like going to the doctor. I like all that kind of stuff. Like they like injected like dye into my leg, which was pretty cool. Like
What color was it?
I don't.
Do you
know.
get to choose?
No,
Is it like the flavor you get to choose at the dentist? I want melon flavored
And
dye.
I got bubble gum.
Like the doctor was being all serious, like they like wheeled me in, like the guy was like being very straight faced explaining to me what's going on. I'm like, this sounds all cool. I'm like, you can like just talk to me normal. Like, I'm excited about this. Like he's like, and then we're gonna do this part, and then this will happen. You'll probably feel this, and I'm like, man, I think he's like trying to calm me down. I'm like, I don't get freaked out with medical stuff at all.
You should give it to me straight, doc.
No, I think it's fun. Like I like going like. They'll like lay me down, like looking at the camera. I'm like watching on the cameras. They put this needle, like I'm like watching it on the like they have like a camera set up like where I'm seeing it go into me, and like I can see like the liquid like expanding out into my like hip. It was pretty cool. And then my leg felt really weird.
There's some stuff I can do, some stuff I can't.
They're like your leg's gonna feel heavy when you stand up and walk, since we've put all this like they pumped my like leg up with like this liquid. Like
was it just
dye.
like
It felt that way, and then they're like, we also put a numbing agent, and they're like, does your hip
fell
feel
over me?
No, they're like it might take it might take the pain away, and my pain went from like a 5 out of 10 to like a 1, and then over the course of the day, my hip popped like 4 or 5 times so loud, and it felt so good.
How did you secrete the liquid?
I don't know what happened.
Did they put a hole in like the bottom of your leg and it drained out, or?
I think it just kind of dissipates into
Like a keg tap.
Plug it up. Bloop.
One time I got a scratch on my eye, and I went to the ER, and they put this orange dye in my eye to like so that they could look through their little like scope thing and see the scratch. And I just was
Called a corneal abrasion.
Yeah, corneal abrasion. And I was just seeing orange for like the next 2 hours.
There was a guy on one of the 1,000 numbered season of Survivor. He got sand in his eye, and it scratched his eye. And they had to do that same thing where they put the little like whatever dye in his eye. They're like, yeah, he has to go home.
Dude, I love Survivor so much. That's a guilty pleasure show for me.
I freaking hate that show.
I love it, dude. And like a toxic trait of mine is like, I think I could be on the show.
Of course.
You would be toxic enough to be on it, yeah.
I would love
what you
to
should
watch
do?
a season of Survivor.
You would be
with
so
Colby on there.
awkward though, like your confidence would like evaporate.
What you should do is what you should do, Colby, is actually you and Landon should go on the Amazing Race.
I've never watched
They
that.
would lose.
That's what you should do. Travel around the world together doing
we'd be
whatever,
first
like-
round. Like,
I'd probably lose Landon in the first airport.
okay. Okay. Do you guys like medical stuff? Do you guys got like antsy for like medical things?
I like surgery.
Not
I'm
really.
I'm kind of addicted to surgery.
I like having surgeries. I'm like you. Like I don't mind watching needles go in. Like that doesn't bother me.
I don't mind.
What I
medical
don't like
stuff.
is having my junk touched. I have to do a DOT physical in the next week or so. I hate people touching my.
They were close to my junk at this thing because like I had like my stuff pulled down. There's like a blanket over, but like they could probably see something. Their hands were close.
You think you got a sneak peek
He might have.
for free?
Maybe it might have happened, but
What were you saying, Dave?
I was gonna say I don't really mind medical stuff too much. The only thing I don't really want to happen is I don't want to be put under.
also LASIK surgery would be fine. You're awake for the entire thing.
Well, I also don't want lasers to be burned into my eyes.
I'll never forget sitting across like because they crank people through these LASIK surgeries, like they do like 10 a day or something, like.
Jeez.
And like the lady was sitting across from me, she was like going to go before me. I was watching her like about to just have like a meltdown. She was like freaking out. I'm just sitting there like no emotion in my face. I'm just like,
Do you have the option to be put under?
no, you have to be awake for it.
Oh gosh, I don't think I could do it.
I couldn't either.
That is the one thing
I love being
that makes me squirmy is like anything about my eyes.
Oh, it's
Like
weird. It was.
I don't.
That has to be.
Don't go into too much.
No.
detail.
I want
actually
to
will
because
get sick.
that was one of the weirdest sensations because like you get wheeled in there, they've numbed your eyes. You have no. Then they pull open your.
Hey,
they
be careful.
They clockwork orange you and they pull your eyelids open. And then you just feel this like suction. You just feel this pressure, and then you feel almost something slice across your eyeball, and then it goes black. You go black. You don't see anything, and then it kind of fades. Like it's like that for like maybe 5-10 seconds. And then you like smell it. You smell it like burning. 'Cause that's them. They cut it and they like flap it open. I think. Like it was insane. It was like it was crazy.
No, I would rather be put under. When I got my wisdom teeth out, I asked to be put under.
Why can't you be put under for that?
I don't think you can.
Why?
Did you ask?
I didn't ask. No.
Oh, okay.
I think it would add a whole nother layer to.
Well, your eyes probably roll into the back of your head or something like that.
Or they're just constantly moving.
Yeah.
Well, everything's set up. I mean, like the laser will shut down if it detects any movement. Like it's like very well. It's very safe.
You don't know the long-term effects
I know that I don't have to wear glasses, and that's
right now.
Well, even if I don't have to wear them for like 10 years, that was well worth it.
I still don't mind wearing glasses.
I hate it. I hate it.
I should
It
probably.
would be nice.
I don't want to wear glasses.
You don't have to. You have good vision though.
Well, for now.
Yeah. For me, it made sense to do. Like I was young enough. Like
I mean, am I the only one here that's not visually impaired?
I'm not visually impaired.
Okay.
Weren't you listening?
Through the power.
We
Hey,
just talked about him getting.
through the
stupid
power of
conversation.
science, I've been cured. I didn't even need Mr. Beast to help me. I did it
I think
myself.
I think glasses look good on a lot lot of people. Like
Today,
I think
curing
everybody here looks
50 podcasters who have their own podcasts.
But like I put glasses on before. I don't look good in them. So it's a fear of mine to actually have to get glasses because then I feel like I'll get bullied.
You guys should do LASIK. I think you guys should.
Nah, my eyes aren't bad enough to do LASIK.
Dave's are. I know Dave's are. Do it, Dave.
I don't know.
Come on, man. It's a great experience. I
But
was happy
Colby
that
said I
sounded
look
really
so
great.
handsome in glasses.
I said good.
Colby
You are
said
very
I
handsome,
look
Dave.
It was-
so good in glasses.
It was crazy
I
how
said okay.
fast I like just remembered. Like I forgot all like the pains of like wearing glasses. It was like within weeks. I was like, I can't believe I ever had to do this. Like it's amazing. I probably am gonna have to have hip surgery though. I think. So, back to.
That's so messed up.
I think it's a pretty minor one, but
It's still hip surgery.
I don't
There's nothing minor about that.
My grandma had hip surgery.
know. Okay.
How old is she, Colby?
80 something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like I have. I doctor speak doesn't make any sense to me. Like I got like the lab results, and it's just a bunch of jargon. Like I have no idea. But then I see the word tear, and that's all I really need to know. So labrum.
That was just
labrum.
that was just a reminder. Tear the receipt off and give it to patient.
I'm assuming they're going to call me at
Don't
some
worry about
point. So and talk about treatment methods. I'm worried it's going to happen to my left hip too, because like the bones are the same way on my left hip too. So I feel
Just
like
get
at some point,
bionic legs.
I don't know.
Just do it.
Landon you'd look good as a centaur.
What are you, dude? You don't. Oh my god! What a butchered sentence. Like, you don't even know either. You're just ignorant.
Did I mispronounce it?
Yes.
How do you pronounce it?
What are you trying to say?
The half horseman.
What did you say?
That's a centaur.
Centaur. I
Not a
called it
scimitar? Did you say
He
scimitar?
He said a centaur.
Senator.
I'd read Landon
Dude.
while trying to drink water.
the sounds.
That was violent.
Oh, man.
I feel queasy. Anybody else?
Landon,
Wheezy, bro.
galloping.
Okay. Can we move on?
Whoa, Landon, whoa. Don't make me get the reins out.
Your ass.
Colby,
Most homoerotic episode yet.
So last night
Believe it or not, it's not, Will.
last night we did a
What?
What?
yeah, that's episode 17.
Look it up.
last night three of us did something very special.
Okay, I was not there. I was not there. I don't want it to be.
You'll be invited next time, Will.
It was called
Okay,
it was
sounds good.
called Tails Tuesday.
Ayo.
We all had some meat.
We all went to Outback last night for a delicious meal.
It was quite pleasant.
It was.
It was National Bloomin' Onion Day.
Wish I could have gone.
Me too, Will. I missed you.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I dressed up in a nice button-up shirt.
You looked like a Sopranos character.
Colby
My
did?
sister picked that shirt out.
His shirt was
Besides-
very Tony Soprano-esque.
Besides the fact that he doesn't look Italian at all.
Or yeah, and he's not. He was definitely going for a Sopranos. Like the shirt was definitely.
My sister just picked it out and she said, "I like this shirt. You should wear it." And
I thought I helped you pick that shirt out.
you don't. What? Are you serious?
Didn't I help you pick out a shirt at Marshall's?
Yeah, but I
Was
got
it-
that. I got that shirt at Marshalls, but it wasn't that. No, I got
But
that.
I pointed that shirt out to you at Marshall's.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it was still there like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I bought it.
I have good taste.
And so does my sister. She said I looked very handsome.
You looked hot.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. My mom. Okay. I don't know. Do you guys moms ever make like backhanded compliments or like
Oh, yeah.
the wall like
all the
comments
time.
to you?
All the time.
No, my mom loves
No,
me.
my mom does not
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, that's
My mom does not do that either.
okay. So this is something I struggle with my mom.
I can relate. Sometimes.
My mom, I bought a new pair of shoes a couple weeks ago, and I showed my mom, and her response was she called me a metrosexual, which I didn't know what that was at the time. I had to look that up.
You haven't seen that South Park episode?
No.
Metro. I don't know what that is.
So
It's Colby.
That's a straight guy who's very into the way he looks, very into fashion. Like,
I think occasionally I'd dive into that.
you're a casual metrosexual.
Casual metro, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently,
He's hardcore.
yeah. My mom. So I'm just gonna lean into it with that button-up shirt.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know if that's a metrosexual shirt.
Well, I bought a pink one too.
Okay, that's a little bit more.
Yeah,
Metro.
my speed. Metro.
I like pink. I have some.
I've got a couple. Yeah, I've got a couple pink shirts. But anyway, we went to Tails Tuesday last night at Outback. It was delicious.
quite-
Got the bloomin' onion.
We did get the bloomin' onion for free. National Bloomin' Onion Day.
Yep.
And then
Steak and lobster.
steak and lobster.
When I ordered it, she was like, "Good choice, good choice. It's free today." She like,
You're like,
literally- she like literally bent down and like whispered it to me.
Wait, she whispered it in your ear?
Yeah. Well,
That's
not like
with that southern accent she had.
That was strange because I didn't. That didn't.
it's free
That,
today.
that was a
She had a
fake.
southern accent.
That was
Why was
really-
it? Why did it
was
sound like
fake?
Mr. Garrison?
No, yeah, she was definitely from the south.
No, that was not
South of
authentic.
Australia?
No, she was not faking her southern accent. Nobody
I think
would
she
do
was.
that.
I think she was.
No.
The
No,
waitress had a southern accent.
I know her.
A fake one, yeah.
I know her.
Hey, you should have been
No,
there.
you
I
Will.
know. I should.
Yes, I
have
do.
been there.
What's
I'm
her name?
actually a little upset.
Waitress
Yeah.
from Outback.
Yep, that's her government name.
South.
Her birth given
She was
name.
definitely southern white.
Her government name.
I think it was fake.
Colby's like, I've traveled some for work, so I've been to the South before. So
been to the South
I
several
know a real southern accent when I hear one.
Dude, it wasn't real.
He's
how
like,
was it not?
Colby's like, when I hear a real Southern accent, I think of something that happened in my childhood, and it just brings me back
so
to
you're-
those feelings
your-
of when
your
I heard a
go-to-
real Southern accent.
you heard her talk, and your go-to assumption wasn't, oh, she's from the South. She's like, no, she's a insane person because she's gonna fake this accent.
con
Like,
artist, dude.
like, well, because we're gonna tip better because like she had a southern accent.
I
Like,
probably would
You'd be
have.
surprised. Yeah.
you weren't even there. Like, and you.
What accents
an
did you
insane
fake
person
when you
would-
worked at McDonald's, Colby? Never mind.
We was too busy stealing cookies to fake an accent.
Hey.
And never getting caught.
No.
Never getting caught.
No.
You got caught?
No comment.
Somehow, I remember the owner of McDonald's. Didn't she somehow blame everybody else but you for some of the things you did?
Okay. Here, I'm far enough removed from McDonald's. We can talk about some of this stuff.
Was she the person?
What do you
Ronald McDonald's gonna come for you? Like,
Dude,
Wait, well, we also
remember shake you had last
Yeah,
night?
we did. We
There's some baby grimaces in there.
We did get
They're
the-
gonna grow anyway.
you. We did get the Grimmy shake.
I'm not getting the
last
shake
night.
anymore.
this makes me
Grossed
think
out.
of the meat can.
Yeah, I was like, well,
video.
yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Was the Grimace Shake inspired by the Meat Canyon video?
I would assume.
Probably. Where?
What?
So what is the grimace shake made of?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't give us the secrets. It was like a blueberry flavored milkshake.
Very artificial.
Very. Does it taste good? Sweet?
It was okay.
sour.
Sweet.
Sour?
No, not sour.
Little tart?
No,
No.
no tart at
Little
all.
tarty?
Just pure like sugar.
Yeah, it tasted like a McDonald's milkshake.
I would rather get a strawberry shake from McDonald's.
Gotcha.
But due to it being Grimace's birthday, I wanted to pay my respects.
What?
Oh, no. No. Things happen, you know?
Do they happen?
Yeah, unfortunately they do.
Tart E.
Art?
Tarty.
Tar T.
What?
It's okay, Will.
Did I say something embarrassing
No.
again?
This,
No, it was
this
me.
has nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Sorry. Anyway,
Let's just move on.
McDonald's.
And okay, this is just turning into like my confession tapes, Colby's confession tapes.
Is that why you wanted to host? You're like, me.
You had to confess to the murder. You had to confess to the murder of that young woman, and then you're gonna confess to stealing thousands.
That was the
of
dream.
food from McDonald's.
That was a dream.
Did you steal like a bunch of food all the time?
No.
Wait a minute. You gave me some food for free. Am I your accomplice now?
You consume stolen goods.
He gave me one of his.
You all consume stolen goods.
He made me one of his like famous.
Yeah, the Colby special.
Yeah, the Colby special.
Wait a minite. I never got a Colby special.
Well, you didn't come visit me.
Yeah, I did.
Was the Colby special
you
just like
multiple times
7
working.
McFlurries just in one giant cup?
I mean, this is.
I
this might have been when-
used to make him. I used to make a McFlurry in a 32-ounce soda cup.
This might have been. Oh my God.
I would add all of the like. I don't
Carbs so much. How heavy was that? Just
It was yeah.
Would you eat it in one serving?
Oh, I couldn't. It would take me a couple days.
Ugh.
Then why wouldn't you just make them in smaller cups?
No.
Yeah, by
glutton.
by day 3, it's like this is terrible.
It's part of the thrill.
It's like frost grossness on top.
Wait,
Freezer burn.
do things freezer burn that fast?
Not that. No.
But like that kind of stuff doesn't taste like you take a milkshake from McDonald's
talking
and you put it in the
to-
freezer. Like it doesn't taste as good if you thaw it out.
No, it's terrible.
You're talking to a McVeteran. Okay.
Shut up. Not this again.
A Mick veteran. Okay.
This is the last time you're hosting.
So what did you do?
What laws did you break?
I can't say all of them for legal reasons.
You would have been fired, right, if you were caught. You think?
What did you do?
Probably not because the.
No. No.
Just stop myself.
Yeah. And nobody's quite sure which location I worked at, so it could have been any of
The
them.
one on Indian Trail, right?
Wow.
Were you about to suggest that Colby traded favors for?
Maybe.
I will say no comment on some of these things, but that one I will deny.
You traded favors with.
Hey,
You can bleep that name.
I was. That's it. Side story. I was sexually harassed.
We should probably wrap up.
This has been deranged. I think it's.
I mean, you can't.
Yeah, my ass is getting sore from sitting in this chair. So we should wrap up now.
God, can't say it. It's got to be cut, but I can't say it.
Oh, well, now you gotta say it. Dave will cut it.
Yeah, they will cut it.
Colby's ass was probably getting sore at McDonald's.
No, dude.
From
Probably from all the foodies.
or your McFlurry. Man, it's cold. It's better on the third day.
Oh,
Okay, let's wrap up.
Let's wrap it up.
Dave's gonna have to do so much editing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
this probably chopped the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Indiana Jones tomorrow.
Oh, is that when it comes
Oh,
out?
nice.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Are you excited for the
My hopes.
mediocre
I have it-
experience you're about to get?
Well, now I am.
Hey guys, did he invite any of you guys? He didn't invite me.
You didn't invite me.
Will?
He did not.
I
invite
was
me.
not given an invite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Dave
guys
didn't
weren't
invite you.
invited.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm glad you
okay.
realized that.
You know, I don't want to see a mid movie in theaters.
Anyway, I'm optimistic about it. Hopefully
Have you
it'll be.
seen any reviews or anything?
Nope.
Why are you optimistic?
It's Indiana Jones.
Because he hasn't seen any reviews.
And I haven't seen any of the
Crystal
reviews.
Skull.
What movie? Is that a fan movie? Something?
It's a Christmas special.
Indiana Jones and the Christmas Skull.
It'd probably be
Provided in
it would
2-pack
probably
with the
be
holiday
better.
special on Star Wars.
Well, that'd be presents. Presents were their treasure.
Did you know that?
Stop.
Did you know that Harrison Ford made a guest appearance on the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it was in like the early '90s, maybe mid '90s. He had like a 2-day shoot while he was filming The Fugitive. So he made a guest appearance on the show. He has this grizzled beard from The Fugitive. And I haven't seen the episode, but part of the episode is he plays the saxophone and he's like in a cabin, like out in the middle of like snowy wherever. And he's just sitting in this cabin all scarfed up playing a saxophone.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I went and saw Crystal Skull in theaters.
Did you?
What movie?
It was actually like one of my first like movie theater memories.
He would have been 8 years old.
Yeah.
That might be a little young.
We went and saw it as a family.
Yeah, but it's his family.
My
do you-
family.
What is
What
that
do you
supposed to
expect?
Hey, no, my family. Yeah. Crazy. I had a crazy childhood. But
Well, but if you're 8, like
We
you're
love 'em.
seeing the giant ants and the monkeys and
I was scared.
like
dude.
swinging and Colby
giant
How,
Yeah,
how
like-
scary was Shia LaBeouf?
mud,
Mutt.
mutt.
Mud.
Can't believe they're not bringing him back for this one.
Really? He and Spielberg had a falling out.
But
Oh, yeah.
Spielberg has nothing to do with the new one, right?
I mean, I'm sure. I think he's still producing, and it's like his franchise, even though he's not directing. But I don't think that they would hire him back. Shia LaBeouf.
He had a bunch of legal stuff too, right?
He's kind of crazy, isn't he?
I think he like hit a woman or something.
Allegedly.
Whoa, that's not ever okay.
Thank you, Colby. The
Wow, you-
bastion of
Yes,
yes.
the woman
I'm glad Colby said something. Otherwise,
Yeah, we would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing he sounded super genuine when he said it.
I hate that. I'm serious, dude. Hey, don't
Colby Chapman, pillar of morality. Colby Chapman, pillar of morality.
Colby, we know what you're capable of now. So.
Everyone has a line in the sand. Mine is there. I don't hate women.
That's the one thing you won't do.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to wrap us up, Colby?
Yeah. Jeez, man.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. This has been a great episode.
Has it?
Been an episode.
It's been an episode.
We will all talk to you next week.
Yeah.
Until then, goodbye.
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 Hello.
You're welcome.
Now, do you know what I'm talking about,
All
man?
mojo.
There goes
gone.
all of my motivation, all my encouragement.
Okay, hold on.
You can do it, Colby.
There you go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I got this.
Don't
right.
mess up.
Superman sprayed silly string at the sun.
You know, I was talking to Corey. I was talking to him about how we don't really script. We just kind of shoot the crap, right?
Shoot poop.
And I think this episode is a good consequence of what happens when we don't script. Like, I was just going through my
I was about to
mind.
say this might be the only time I'm like, I don't know if we can post this.
Like, legitimately.
A lot of work to do.
I've never said that before. I don't know if we can post this episode. If you want to, you can. I just don't know if we can.
I
don't think I said anything damning.
we're
I
good.
don't think I did either.
No, it's
but
I think
no,
it
it's
was
fine.
just me. Yeah. We talked about me killing a girl and then killing myself. We talked about
We should have just kept going. It was
we talked about pickleball. We talked about something before pickleball. Young
Reverse-
animated erections.
yeah, reverse deja vu again.
I didn't even get to talk about the book I'm reading.
Are you trying to be meta with that?
Huh?
We're talking about reverse deja vu again.
What do you mean?
No, I said that. Not Colby.
I know, but you brought up the subject again.
Oh, you want me to you think I'm having
You're faking it, basically.
the crazy part is I forgot what I wanted to talk about.
And then you smelled something. You were like, I remember.
It was probably the LaCroix. I say, Dave, you chop this one up the best you can.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Hotkeys podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, CastBox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website, www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/HKHotkeys. Please like and review us and subscribe to the show on whichever platforms you use. Finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com.